Whether it's an icy accident or frostbite due to exposure, winter can be dangerous, especially for your fingers and your hands.
It can. SSM Health orthopedic surgeon Dr. Morgan Weber is here to talk about some of the ways we can stay healthy as temperatures drop. Thanks for being here with us today.
Yes, good traffic.
Well, to start off with, during the wintertime, what are some of the injuries you tend to see to hands, fingers, wrists, that part of the body?
Some of the most common injuries that I see are frostbite, cuts and amputations due to snowblowers, and wrist fractures due to falls in the ice. And our hands are really important. We use them every day, so these can be devastating, life-changing injuries. And particularly with frostbite and with the snowblower injuries, these are damaging to tissues such that we can't repair them, and they often require amputation. So prevention is really key here.
And obviously, safety is something we should always be thinking about when we're stepping outside on the ice or in the winter, but don't think a lot about the snowblower injuries. But what can we do to prevent these types of injuries? Obviously, we have to think about it, but what else can we do?
So with the snowblower injuries, these are often from people sticking their hand in the snowblower to clear the snow. So when your snowblower is clogged, I always say turn it off. Wait for the blades to stop, and even then, don't put your hand in the snowblower. You want to make sure that you get a broomstick or a stick or something to clear it.
Extra careful.
Absolutely. If someone does end up having one of these injuries, maybe not even the snowblower, maybe it is, like you said, a slip and fall on the ice, their wrist starts hurting, how quickly do they need to go in, see their doctor, get it checked out?
Depends on how bad the injury is. With the snowblower injuries, and particularly with the frostbite, especially the severe frostbite, you definitely want to come seek a medical professional for that rewarming process. It can be dangerous and potentially quite painful to rewarm those digits on your own.
What are some of the signs of frostbite? What should we be looking for to say, hey, I need to go get checked?
So when you are outside for an extended period of time, particularly without properly insulated gloves or mittens, that's when you need to be extra careful and pay attention to your fingers. Early signs include moderate changes in color, such as some decreased color, a white appearing finger or a red appearing finger, and slight pain. As it advances, you start to get more pain, numbness, a tingling feeling. That's when you really do want to get inside. And then more severe symptoms, such as true frostbite, where that skin is crystallized, includes severe changes of the skin, such as black or white fingers, swelling, edema, and that's when it's truly an emergency and you should come see us.
We're obviously not in the heart of winter just yet, but we have had some snow, some cold temperatures. Yeah. Have you already started to see some of these injuries?
I have. I've already seen frostbite and actually a snowblower injury as well, just prepping the snowblower for the season.
Oh my goodness, already that time. Can we also quickly talk about general care for your hands and fingers during the winter months? I mean, obviously we need to keep them covered.
Yes, I think the most important thing is make sure that you have a good pair of mittens or gloves that is well insulated when you are going to be outside. And particularly when you're driving, people don't always think about if you get in an accident or something where you don't immediately have help, make sure you have mittens in the car as well as a blanket or something.
Good advice, and especially keep those kiddos' hands covered, right? I know they like to pull them off all the time, so keep an eye on them. Well, thank you so much for being here. Great advice tonight.